Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on 2D shapes. A 2D shape is a flat shape which has only two measurements attached to it. The sides of 2D shapes can be straight or curved. 2D shapes with straight sides have corners. Some of the more popular 2D shapes are as follows. So we've got squares. They're different orientations. We have rectangles, we have circles, pentagons, which are five-sided figures, hexagons, which are six-sided figures. So they're just some examples of popular 2D shapes, and there are many, many others. In simple terms, these shapes have length and width. They have no thickness. So we're only interested in the flat section. 2D shapes are all around us in the real world. Some of the more common 2D shapes and examples in the real world are as follows. Here we are just looking at the shape of the flat surface. We are not interested in the thickness. So the square is a very popular 2D shape. Now let's look in the real world. You have the faces of dice. So each die, D-I-E, is the singular of dice. When you have two or more, they're called dice. So the faces are what we are interested in, and each of these has six faces. The face of a chessboard, just the flat section, and the face of a Rubik's Cube. Okay, so each Rubik's Cube has six faces, but each face is flat. Triangles. There are two examples of triangles here. Now, in the real world, we have the pool rack, the road sign, or the roof truss. They're just three examples. As far as the pentagon is concerned, that's a five-sided figure. In the real world, you have a pendant. That's a fancy thing, if you like, which hangs off your neck. It's beautiful and very decorative. And there are also fancy coffee tables in the form of a pentagon. That is the base, or see that there? That part there we're interested in. As far as the hexagon is concerned, that's the six-sided figure. In the real world, we have the beautiful beehive. That's a wonderful thing in nature. Very mysterious and beautiful. And each of these shapes here, okay, they're hexagonal. They have six sides. The metal nut is very, very popular. Okay, we're just interested in the flat section there. As far as the rectangle is concerned, we have, in the real world, we have doors, swimming pools, or coffee tables. With respect to the circle, in the real world, you have the clock face, the dartboard, metal washers, or wheels. And as far as the oval is concerned, in the real world you have fancy jewels. There are a lot of type of jewellery which is shaped in the form of an oval, and you also have fancy plates. So this video has introduced you to some basic 2D shapes, and we've given some examples in the real world.